I'm Josh.
I'm Banks, and we are,
Odd places.
yep, going viral. Hey, Josh,
That's right.
we're getting together late in the afternoon. Whoo!
I know. Are you still awake?
No, it's almost past my
It's also
bedtime.
your bedtime.
Woo! Um, so, Josh, what is it?
What is what?
What is it about watermelon?
I think it's the seeds. That's what it's about watermelon.
Yeah? Why do you say that?
Yeah,
Why?
because it's got a lot
Why?
of seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the typical watermelon, at least growing up, watermelon
Yeah.
always had a lot of seeds.
So, so is that what makes watermelon so tasty? Is that it has lots of seeds?
That's probably part of it. And it has lots of water. It's mostly water.
All right. So every summer, at the beginning of the summer, the my favorite fruit, my favorite is watermelon. Usually, the first watermelon of the season, it's like explosions in the mouth. It's like ecstasy. However, as the summer wears on and I eat more and more watermelon, I realize it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite until it comes around the next year, and then it is my favorite again.
Interesting. So it, your taste for watermelon rolls off. It kind of you just get tired of it. You eat too much of it, and therefore it just becomes too routine and too common.
Yeah, yeah. It
And
becomes
then
too
you miss it.
routine. And then, yeah, then
Yeah.
I'm off like 7 months, 6 months. I'm like, I really want it. I used to be that way with apples. Apples used to be my favorite fruit when I was younger, and then I ate too many apples. There's a there's a
Yeah.
there's a there's a amount that you can eat, and once you get to that point, you can't eat anymore. It's just like, ooh, had
That
enough.
happened to me with cheese. Growing up, the same thing happened. I didn't eat cheese for probably 10, 15 years. I couldn't because my mom used to give me cheese and butter sandwiches I would take to school. And I got so tired of cheese. I was like, never again. So I stopped eating cheese for a long time.
My parents were farmers, and one summer we had so much summer squash, that yellow squash, that we had it every day for a year. It was frozen part of the time. I mean, my mom cooked it, and to this day, I'm not a big fan of yellow squash. If yellow squash is in something, no zucchini, even squash that looks like or sounds like, actually looks like yellow squash, I can't eat it.
Interesting. I'm kind of like that when it comes to vegetables. I don't do asparagus, and not because of the pea thing, not because the pea smells weird or whatever. It doesn't even look like it's tasty. It doesn't even look like it's good.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Have you had it roasted before? Like,
I don't
like
think so. I don't because the moment I know it's asparagus, I don't eat it. I just
okay.
put it off to the
Like
side.
in like a frying pan, but not fried. It's like just a little roasted, kind of like a hot dog you might roast in a pan. It's pretty good. I mean, and there's some mustard sauces I've had with it. Tasted, yummy.
What are
All
your
right,
thoughts on Brussels sprouts?
they're the baby, the
Do you like
babies
them?
to cabbage. Yeah, I really like them. I didn't like them until recently. They came back for some reason. You go to a store and they're like had them chopped up and they were, you
Yeah,
know, quick fried or whatever there were. I don't like the quick fried. I like them roasted, chopped up. Put some maybe some olive oil in there, pepper, salt. Keep it simple. Maybe
garlic,
garlic.
little garlic. Yep, and I pan fry them. I cut them in half, right,
Okay.
and then we just pan fry them.
Oh,
Ooh, so
nice.
good. So they get
Yeah, yeah,
caramelized. They get a little charred.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okra. What do you think about okra? What is it about okra?
I don't think I eat okra except when it comes in a can.
Canned okra?
Let me tell you something. There is a canned vegetable. I won't remember the name right now, and if I did, I probably wouldn't give my secret away. This canned seasoned vegetable. It comes with collard greens and okra and all this stuff that people don't normally eat. And you put it into like a lasagna, you put it into a quiche, you put it into, it works everywhere. It makes every dish better. You could put it into birthday cake. I guarantee it would make the birthday cake better. That's how good this stuff is.
Birthday cake stew. Yeah, yummy. All right. So okra, growing up in Florida, okra is easy to grow. I mean, okra grows like weeds. Okay. And
Okay.
this past summer, I had a lot of time on my hands, so I decided to grow okra. I did it, and I did a little research, learned how to grow it, and then after I grew it, I realized, you know what? I really don't like okra. I mean, there's nothing. I like to grow stuff. I don't even like harvesting it. I just grow it, and then somebody else can take it. So I started to experiment with it, and a friend of mine said, chop it up and roast it. Well, I chopped it up, I put it in the oven, roasted it, salt and pepper, a little olive oil, and lo and behold, they came out crunchy. I mean, I left them in there too long, so they were like charred, a little were dark. They were got grayish. Oh my gosh! Once they cooled down, I popped them in my mouth. It was like popcorn. It was like crunch. I was like, holy smokes! So I came up with this idea: okratons, croutons, okratons.
Okratons. That's a clumsy name, but I like the concept. Okratons. Can I add some okratons to your tuna niswa, right?
Hey, how about otons? How about otons? Otons are better.
Otons are well, yeah.
Okay, tons.
Otons are
Okay,
better.
tons.
Oh,
How about
nah, okrans.
okra? You think that's better than okratons? Okratons is like it's like
It's too clumsy. You get too many ups and downs in it. So
yeah,
okrans.
okrans.
You can
Okra.
offer yeah.
That does roll off my mouth a little better, the tongue a little bit easier.
And then the
Okay.
fancy ones could be gray okrans. Can I interest you in some gray okran?
Yes, yes. I so yeah, so this summer I think I'm gonna get a dehydrator and play with that. Maybe yeah, give them to people, give them to friends, and say, hey, what do you think of this?
But you found this by accident, right? You discovered this by accident?
A friend of mine said hey, try this, and I did it, and I just
okay.
by accident I burn them, and I realized, oh, that tastes pretty good burned. So
Well, I started eating rare steak by accident.
rare.
I used to eat all my steak like pretty much medium well to well done. And I go out to Kentucky on a business trip, and I ordered my steak like I normally do, medium well. And I guess I don't know if they took offense to it. I don't know if they screwed up my order. The steak came out. It looked like it was cooked on the outside. It was probably refrigerator temperature cold on the inside.
Ooh.
And just not cooked.
So
I'm like, all right, I'm not going to send it. I don't send stuff back when I'm at a restaurant. I refuse to. I eat it. The best steak I ever had. And
no way.
Ever since then, I always order my steaks raw. I just want them rare, like how cold are you willing to make it for me? Seriously, it's so good.
Oh,
and it was by
God.
accident. It was completely by accident I found out that I liked it that way. Maybe I'm a vampire. I don't know.
So have you ever said, can you just take it out of the refrigerator and put it here, or take it out of the freezer and just put it right here?
Well, no, because that's unsanitary. But I did say, can you just like touch it to the grill on each side and then just give it to me?
Wow.
They don't do that. No, that was the only restaurant that ever did that for me. Since then, I've never had a restaurant cook it rare enough. They've always overcooked it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my. Wow.
Just I think it's health code or something. Yeah.
Right. I mean, you have to kill the salmonella or whatever that might be on it. Not that there is salmonella on the beef. And I do not remember the last time I had a steak. I do not. I mean,
really?
When I was 18.
But you're not vegetarian, are you? Are you? Oh, you are vegetarian.
I haven't eaten red meat. Once I ate red meat in Japan when I was bicycling, and I couldn't tell them no to sausage, and they're like sausage and eggs. And
yeah.
Like, and I ate too. Please.
It didn't kill you though, did it?
No. Yeah. I had indigestion for the whole day, and I was burping up, sausage.
Ooh, lovely.
Since I was 18, I haven't had red meat. I mean, maybe that one time in Japan when I was in my 20s, 24, 25. And I don't really know. I mean, I look at, you know what though? I will tell you this. I smell meat being cooked. It does smell good. I mean, whoa. I mean, like, wow, that smells good.
It does. It even smells better when it's not cooked. When you under, it tastes better when you don't cook it. If it's a good cut, you can't do it to every steak, but the nicer cuts, like a tenderloin, you can do that.
All right.
That's good.
And a tenderloin is what? The hip? The hip of the cow?
No, it's like kind of like, I don't know. I'm not
Chest?
a cow, so I can't show you on here, but it's kind of like below the neck on a cow, like that.
Oh, it's
no,
a chest.
or is it there? Is it there? No. Sorry,
Neck.
that's brisket. It's the lower back.
Oh, okay.
It's
All right.
the lower back. It's the part that doesn't move a lot, so it stays tender.
Oh, I see. And you know, the fat is what makes it taste so good. It's not if it was all protein, you would be chewing for days. So it's the fat that makes it.
Yes, and my favorite part of the cow, though. Can you guess my favorite part of the cow to eat?
The
It's
hip?
not the tenderloin.
Okay.
Keep guessing. It's a muscle.
It is a muscle. The tongue.
No.
I don't know. Heart. The heart.
Bingo. The heart. Which, by the way, is a very lean muscle, and you have to prepare it and cook it just right. Otherwise, it's no good.
Huh. I'm Banks.
I'm Josh, and I hijacked this entire fruit and vegetable thing and turned it into a meat-a-palooza.
That's okay. And we are Odd Places, and we're going
viral.
Boom. There we go.